What is going on, guys? My name is Phamily Shucks and welcome back to another episode of Clash of Clans. In today's episode, it's not really much of me raiding, rather just me showing you a fail raid and two other replays of my clanmates. Now the reason being I haven't been showing a lot of my raids is because I haven't really been trophy pushing that much. These past couple days I've just been really busy, a lot of homework. As you guys know, it's really difficult to trophy push during a school week, so I've just been basically running on shields, only being attacked probably 2 times a day, and once my shield runs out, I'm just trying to maintain my cups and I go attack. So as you saw right there, Daddy was visiting our clan and he said hi to me, so that just makes me feel all warm inside. So right now we got a raid by Poisonous Fog, and he is also using the Barbarian and Archer strategy. However, at the moment he switched back to Balloon and Minion strategy in order to get that last couple trophies to get to Champions League. Because he did tell me that he's been only hitting 3 trophies per raid, and that is a lot of time to be spending to only get 3 trophies per raid, so I have to really adjust when I get up there. So compared to my own raiding strategy, Fog is really different in his deployment strategy and also his usage of heroes and also spells. He always uses his spells first thing in the raid, and then he lays down all his troops in a circular motion all the way around the base, and he uses his heroes, his Barbarian King, as a tanker during the beginning of the raid, rather than me when I save it for the end of the raid, because I really want my heroes and some of my spells as a last resort. And it's pretty funny because in chat I told him that me watching his replays is really nerve-wracking, because he's basically deploying all his troops, all his heroes, and all his spells in one motion, just putting everything out on the line, hoping he gets that 50%. And for me, I don't really like doing that because some things will go wrong during a raid. Not everything goes the way you want it to. And plus, I haven't been boosting. I have 0 gems. I did just earn 20 gems from finishing an achievement. I was finishing the Goblin maps, so I did get 20 gems from that. So I'm going to save it until Friday or the weekend in order to start boosting my spells. So whenever I raid, I really want to conserve my heroes and also my spells, which I've done a pretty good job of. So in this raid in particular, this is going to be a fail raid. I'm going to analyze what I went wrong during this raid. So right off the bat, I lured out his clan castle. Now the reason this is a bad start for me is because I'm going to spend a lot of my troops luring out the clan castle, trying to take out all the wizards inside that clan castle, and also luring out the heroes at the same time. And yes, I did break my #1 rule, which was to attack the side with the clan castle last, and that's going to factor in a huge problem right off the bat, because I'm going to spend so much of my troops taking out the clan castle and also the heroes, and alongside of that he has wizards, level 6 wizards, which do a great job of taking out my infantry troops. Now I kind of went into this base not thinking that much because I did not analyze the base as well as I hoped for. And when I look at a base, I look at their splash towers, mortars, and wizard tower placements. I also see where Tesla placements are, because Teslas actually do a very great job of taking out my infantry. Level 5 or 6 above can take out a troop, 1 infantry troop with 1 zap, and they have a fast damage per second, so they can move from one target to another really quickly and act almost like a wizard tower, however only target single troops. So the main problem was this raid was that I was trying to focus on the bottom of this base way too much, and I still didn't even take out the Arch Queen, so I was wasting a lot of troops trying to take out the outside buildings on the bottom rather than focusing on the sides and also the top of the base, where they still have a lot of exposed buildings. So at this moment of the raid, I noticed that I didn't even get 20% left, and I have under a minute to go to get this 50%. So then I realized I have to take out the outside buildings and also the top, and probably have to break into a compartment in order to take out some extra buildings inside the base using my heroes. So I did lightning strike those mortars, and they did do a great job of also taking out the hero altars at the same time, which was a good double whammy, which is also something you want to look for if you're going to use lightning spells to clutch your raid, is to look for buildings really next to each other that are weak in health, and you can take them out with 1 lightning strike. So my Barbarian King died, and I knew at this point that I was not able to clutch the 50% because my Arch Queen was just too focused, and there were just way too many point defenses all around the base that would take her out pretty quickly. Now once this raid was over, I did actually go back, and in this loading screen right now I did count all the buildings that I should have taken out if I was using my Barbarian and Archer strategy correctly, and if I took out all the buildings that I was supposed to, I would have came away with a 50% win. So that was a huge setback on my part, and I did not execute it correctly. But I have been doing pretty well since the last time during Form Elite when I was using Barbarian Archer strategy. I've been chill if I lost, and I do keep my losses to a minimum of, I hope I don't jinx it, to 1 per day. So I hope that continues. And so, to the final raid of the day, we were with Marvin attacking I believe, a fully maxed out Town Hall 10 base, and he is just going to go ham, taking out everything on the outside and picking off that 50%, and he's also going to get a sick amount of loot, I believe 500k, and you can just see his mines and also his storages are just absolutely filled with gold. So he is going to take out the top portion of the base first, just eliminating all those archer towers and also the wizard towers, and I think he was hoping for his balloons to go to the air defenses next, but no worries because I believe the air defense was not in range of any of the minions that were going to take out the outside buildings. So now he's just going to work his way all around the base, just slowly picking off the sides before he works his way to the bottom, using his clan castle loons and the rest of his minions to clean up that nice 50%. So while Marvin is picking off all the buildings, I don't really have anything interesting. Oh wait, I do actually. My cat brought a tiny little mouse on the porch today, and it's kind of gross, but I think the mouse did some voodoo black magic Frankenstein shit and woke up and just scurried away, cause when I went to go back it was not there, and I don't know, things are a little freaky around here lately. So yeah, that was quite the interesting story, wasn't it, guys? Yeah? No? Oh, fam, get some friends. Alright, going back to the raid, you just saw that Marvin did a nice job of putting down his clan castle loons to take out all those defenses inside that bottom compartment, and then he places down his minions to get that 50% and places down his heroes to try and get those storages. So that about sums up this episode. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Finally, now I can go play with my dolls.